I'm not a big fan of going out at night. Never thought I'd ever say that. Hi, this is JLJ this evening, and I thought this is actually a good topic to talk about because I'm dealing with this today. And a person never watches my show, so I doubt they'll see this. I'm not going to say any names either, but it's just something in general that I want to talk about. So I used to go out all the time. I mean, when I was younger, I was saying my 20s, 30s, even early 40s, I was a guy I had to be out. I had to be out and about. I had to be everywhere. I loved it. 4 or 5 nights a week, I was out doing something, whether it's a play, musical, dancing, whatever. As I got to my late 40s, 50s, I became that person I never thought I would. I would see my parents and older folks be like, gotta be home before it gets dark. By the time it gets dark, or once I'm in, I don't go out. I thought, oh my God, I'll never be that person as I'm sitting eating my yogurt. I'm that person. My friends know they don't invite me out to anything. Usually a lot of times because I don't go. I don't have FOMO. I don't have no fear of missing out on nothing. Maybe because I partied and I was out there for like 30 years. I mean, I really nightlife, and you see I have a background in New York at night. I like the night. And occasionally I like being out at night, occasionally. But I don't like going to events anymore. Or yeah, so I don't want to do any of that stuff at night. I'm like, ugh, I don't want to go at daytime. But at nighttime, I'm sure you guys out there feel the same way. I actually feel like I have a long day. I've been working all day. I'm doing 10,000 things, as you know I do. So things start to slow down at night. Sometimes I got to work at night too sometimes. But a lot of times things start to slow down. It's like for me, I just want to, just not do nothing. Be at home, enjoy the sounds of the evening, have my couch now, I have a couch now, I have a bed. Because I work very hard, and I do, and I work very hard. I'm tired at night a lot of times, as you would be if you work very hard. But and so for me, and I don't, so for me going out at night, it's just not a exciting anymore. Occasionally get something to eat, maybe go to the store. That's on occasion. I'm just like, okay, I'll do it. And sometimes I really enjoy myself. I'll be like, okay, yeah, I'm out. It's kind of nice. It's a nice night. In LA, we have these nice nights. And so now I know if I'm in New York or somewhere else, San Francisco, I like being out at night. For some reason, because it's a big city, I like being out at night. So I'm kind of like, I don't live here. Chicago, so I'm out. In LA, mm. So it's really fun. So here's the thing. I don't have events. I don't invite people nowhere. If I call somebody and say I want to see you, usually it's for breakfast or lunch. I rarely invite anybody out for dinner. I'm not dating anybody, so there's nobody saying we're gonna have dinner. But recently, when I was dating somebody, it was fun. We went out to dinner twice, and I was like, I actually that was kind of fun to meet up and go to dinner and I'm like a real grown up or whatever. I did that a long time. But again, that was the first time in like 5 years that I went on a date like that at night. So I have a friend who invited me out to an event that I really don't want to go to. I mean, be very honest. And it's not against them or anything. I don't really. I'm working today. I've been working all day. Then I gotta get dressed. I got like halfway decent. I gotta travel to the place. I mean, for some people that means nothing. For me, it's just like ugh, I just don't want to do it. Be out with other people. I'm going to an area I don't like. The area itself, I don't care for it. I don't want to go over there. But it's a very good friend. And I could have said no. Actually, ironically, today I put out a blog post about how to politely say no. And there are many times I say no to stuff. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to show up for that. But this particular person, I try to show up for some of their bigger situations, um, celebration things. I went to several. I went. And I have over the years. I have gone to some of their bigger things. Shown up, smile on my face. Do it. Be there for that person because it means something to them that I showed up. But it's funny in this instance. I'm kind of like, I guess it's a big thing, but I'm like, I don't want to go, but you want me to go. So you really want me to be there. I'm like, okay. And so literally, I don't want to go. As this is airing, I am at the event probably. Oh, it could be after. I don't know, whatever it is. I'll be there. And my plan is there's an event, like an hour question and answer period, and then after party. I'm not going to no after party. That's where I draw the line. I'll be like, okay, kids, I came out, I saw you, I'm going home. And that's that part. You guys have a good time. And it's just so funny. I don't invite people out to stuff. So I've never put anybody in this position. I don't do that. I don't put people in positions like this. But I get put in positions like this all the time. Like, what is I really want you at this one thing? I want you to come. I'm like, why do you want me there? I'm like, why? Can I just support you from afar? Then give you all your accolades from afar? But I know for some people, they want people they know in the seats. In this business, they want people to show up and be in the seats. Um, and I love my people so much, my circle. I do want to support them. That's the back and forth for me. It's like I could say no and just be like, no, I'm not coming. Good luck to you, and that's it. Life will go on. But then it's like, no, I mean, everybody's younger than I am. I feel like I just want to be there for my kids, so to speak. If it's a comedy show, I do want to go there. I want to support them. I want to see. I want them to be able to see me out in the audience and be like, at least he showed up. Or some kind of award ceremony. I mean, of course, you want to be there, and like, so I get it. Some noise over there. But I've turned into that person where I'm just like nighttime, but every once in a while, like last year, I went through a period where it's like I want to force myself to go out at night, like do something at night. I did, and I went a couple things at night, and it was okay. It was fine, but for the most part, if I never live at nighttime, I'm fine. I'm like, I just stay in. Just stay in. I never thought I'd become that person. That's what's so crazy. Never thought, just never thought I would, and I have, and I'm okay with that actually. Like, okay. So how about you at home? I don't know how you guys are feeling and what that means for you, and I know some people who are my age older who like being out, who have to be everywhere, and it's also, I mean, this is, I mean, it's similar to during the daytime, you want to be everywhere. But for some reason, the daytime doesn't bother me as much. I can do daytime. I like it, especially if it's nice out. I want to be out. I do want to be outside and be in stuff. But nighttime, nighttime's not the right time anymore. I don't know what that is. That's just something that I just am not. I can do without. So I don't know if you feel that way too, or if you're still wanting to go out, or if you do have FOMO. FOMO is a really big thing. Which, okay, sorry, folks, don't know what that means. I'm sure you know what that means, but just in case, fear of missing out. I just don't have that feeling. I am loyal. I will support you. I will say congratulations. Good for you. I'm on your side. I don't ask you to do nothing. But occasionally, I guess I get asked. It's very flattering if somebody wants you to be somewhere for whatever the reason. I guess it is. So when it comes to big things, I do show up. I do make it there. I do show up. So that's if you have relationships with anybody in this world, that's what happens. Sometimes you have to go out of your comfort zone. Sometimes you got to do things you don't want to do. And it's like, I'm an adult, I do what I want. But I mean, if you have meaningful relationships, sometimes you got to compromise and put a set aside stuff. So my thing is, okay, I will come out to the events. It's gonna be good. It'll be good to see this person, obviously my friend. It'll be good to see him and do all that. And then after the event is over, I'm going home. I'm not hanging out at no club. I'm not doing something. Nope, James is leaving. Um, and that's that, right? So I think that's a compromise, I guess. So I'll be out for a couple hours. Oh, I gotta just rather be eating ice cream at home. Oh, I gotta find an outfit and everything. I'm like, it's crazy. So we're gonna do that. Actually, where I'm going, my favorite pizza place is near there. I'm like, hmm, I could go and get my pizza on the way home. I seriously, I was like thinking about that. I was like, go there, find out how late the pizza place is open, get the pizza, and come back to LA. So there could be another compromise for me too, where I'm going. I'm James Jr. This is JLJ this evening. Thanks for liking my show yesterday about my trophies in my childhood. You guys really enjoyed that. So I got a lot of comments. I thought that was very sweet of you guys. It was just something my trophies and everything. So if you haven't watched the episode or listened to it, you take a listen to it or watch it. It's out there. Um, whatever you do this evening, whether you go out or stay in, I'll talk to you next time.